Hey y'all, so I told y'all that I would be vlogging every day a piece of my RawFoodVictory journey. So today, this evening, we are going to make some tea. This will be my second cup of the day, and let's get into it. So the tea that I have here, I actually took it off of my website, but this is called Blood Clarity Tea, and it's to help cleanse the blood system so that nutrients, hormones, oxygen, and all of the things that keep us alive to be transported efficiently and effectively. So I have this blend here. Hold on, I gotta dip it low, pick it up slow, cause my camera is like super low. So I gotta bend over. Bend it over, bend it. All right. I got my cup here, my tea strainer that is also on my website, and then I have the herbs. So what I like to do is just open up the clamp and just scoop it in. Or like Tabitha says, like so, like that. And then I like push out the pieces that is causing the clamp to not close completely. I'm just doing it in this way because I don't feel like getting my teaspoon. Here it is. I have the organic herbs in the tea strainer. Pour it inside of my cup. And then I take my hot water. Hold on, let me close up the herbs because I don't want them to be exposed to that heat. And let me slide them over to the left. And then I pour it on top of the strainer. This cup doesn't come with a lid, so I'll just do what I gotta do and cover it with this little cork top for like 10 minutes, and then I'll come back. Matter of fact, I just had the thought to prepare my tea for tomorrow, and I'm gonna let it sit overnight. I'm gonna just make 1 cup's worth, so I'm gonna just make mine filled up to halfway mark. All right, so hold on, let me get my teaspoon. Let me make sure that my spoon is completely dry, because we don't want the herbs to get wet, because then that will encourage bacteria and all type of insects and all that type of stuff to cultivate, and we want to keep these herbs as dry and cool as possible. So I got my teaspoon. You can do 1 teaspoon per 8 ounces or 2. Sometimes, depending on what is taking place, I put 1 whole tablespoon, which is 3 teaspoons. So it's up to you. Here we have it, and I'm gonna pour some more of that hot water on after I close up these herbs. I'm gonna pour it on. And then I'm gonna let this sit overnight with the herbs inside. And when I wake up, I will strain it and drink it at the room temperature, okay? You can add key limes. I actually have some key limes. Hold on. Let me go get them. Hold on. I actually have key limes, but I personally prefer to consume my tea plain as is. I don't need no sweeteners. I don't need no touch of this, lick of this, hint of this. I just want to taste it plain as it is. If you would like to add a little pizzazz, get some key limes. I found these at the Food Lion for about $3 for a bag of about 12. So check these out. Key limes are more natural compared to the big limes that's like this big. These are nature made, and those typical limes are man-made, which means that they aren't as potent, aren't as powerful, as healing, as cleansing as what nature created. So get y'all a key lime, cut it in half, squeeze out some of it, and call it a day. But as for me, like I said, I like my tea plain. So I'm gonna use these for something else. All right, so this tea's been steeping for almost 10 minutes. I'm going to let it sit for a little bit more until it's about 10, and then I'll take it out. I'll take out the herbs, I'll lift off the cork lid, and I'll let it cool until room temperature, because that is the way that the body will be able to easily receive the nutrients that is within the tea. If it's too hot, it will kind of like shock the system, and if it's too cold, it will shock the system as well. But it's best to consume liquids kind of at the temperature of our pee. You know, when we pee and it's kind of like warmish or like room temperature-ish, that's the liquid that we should be consuming, because that is the temperature in which the processes or the liquids and the fluids and the nutrients are flowing throughout our system at. So we don't want to take in something too cold and too hot, okay? We got to be like Goldilocks, and we got to have it just right. All right, y'all, I'm back. So now that the tea is all done steeping, remove the tea strainer, and you can pour the herbs outside in nature. Some people put them into like plants and stuff, but don't take it from me. I am not a plant herb feeder, so yeah. And I had it sit, and now it's room temperature. It's not hot at all. And now we're gonna sip. And this tastes very earthy. It tastes like this is going to cleanse the blood, all right? It's not nasty per se. Like, if you can drink alcohol, then teas shouldn't be a problem for you at all. And that's it. Y'all have a good night. I'll be back with y'all tomorrow, giving y'all another vlog for the Raw Food Victory. Love y'all. Oh, and I almost forgot. Y'all, I don't know about you, but I had this terrible experience once, or probably twice, when I drank herbal tea before going to bed. Y'all, I could not sleep. I was tossing and turning. I felt dehydrated from within every little tiny trillion cell itself. My mouth was super dry. I was super thirsty. I kept popping up in sweats. It was like I was being tortured or punished because I drank the tea before bed. Needless to say, that was most likely a sign of being dehydrated and consuming this tea, or just teas, period. This tea will pull water, liquid out of you because it's cleansing you. So it is imperative. It's so important to be hydrated before, throughout, and after you consume tea, because you don't want to be popping up in the middle of the night, sweating and panicking and thinking that you having an anxiety attack or something. No. So stay hydrated. Space out your water intake with the tea. So begin the day off with tea, wait for like 1 hour or two, and then have you some tea. The same thing for the next cups or the evening cup. Don't get this tea, chug it down, and then sleep. Hold off, wait for like an hour or two, replenish with some water, pee and all that, and then sleep. So probably about 2 to 3 hours before sleeping, take a cup of tea. All right. Now I'm out for real this time. All right.